Hi, this is Tony Gardner with New Creation Music on behalf of our new SageCharts system. SageCharts is a amazing custom transposable chord chart system, excellent solution for worship leaders, churches that need to produce a lot of chord charts and have the ability to change keys on the fly. And the SageChart system is very it's got a lot of great features. I'm just here to talk about one of them really today, and that is we have a new feature with SageCharts. The new feature is able to take a standard chord chart with regular old typed-in chord letters and convert it to something that is a SageChart. It's transposable, so that's just a magnificent feature. Imagine you could take any Word document and you typed in your chords and your lyrics, and you push a button, and wow, you've got a transposable chord chart right there. So you don't even have to have the full SageChart solution, although I recommend that you check it out. It's pretty incredible, especially if you're involved in church worship music. So definitely let's get into it. This is a chord chart that I've created for Great is Thy Faithfulness, a wonderful hymn. And I've set the chords to be in the color blue. Now, for one thing, I like having the chords being a different color so that when I print it, my eyes will naturally be able to discriminate between the chords and the lyrics. It helps when I'm just looking at it. But there's another good reason, and that is when we're searching for the text, mainly, let's say we're looking for the letter D, okay, we're going to find just the D's that are chords. We're not going to find anything that's in lyrics, because the lyrics are black. And so, as you can see, this, say for example, we're looking for a G. If I want to replace that G with something, what about this G over here? I would find that too, and then I'd have something that I didn't want. So it's really good to make sure that your chords are a different color. Now, in the case of this particular system, we have a couple of requirements. Now, the first one is that you're connected to the chord matrix. And the chord matrix is one of the documents that comes with the SageCharts system. It is a fully chromatic set of keys and all the entire chromatic scales, including enharmonics. Enharmonics are when you have really the same note but with a different name, like F sharp and G flat. Those are the same. But we include those just in case. So every possible combination, we've got it. So what we're doing is we're connecting to the chord matrix. We would just click that button and it connects us immediately. And we can go into our mail merge manager and we'd see, and we bring this over so you can see it. We'll see that we're connected, and it's got all the different mail merge tags that are appropriate for our chord chart system. I'll just close that out. Once we're connected, it is important that we make sure that our colors are set correctly. And in the case of our software solution here, we've decided on the color that has to do with an RGB scheme. RGB stands for red, green, blue, combination of those three colors. And the code is 0,0,144. So you got to remember that number, 144. Let's take a look and see what color blue our chords are. So we're going to click on the color drop down. Instead of picking a color, I'm going to ask for more colors. And this tells me right off the bat, if you don't see it there, you can click this color slider option there, and you'll see that this is 00128, not what we're looking for. So I'm going to cancel that. Now, how do we go ahead and change this shade of blue, 00128, to 00144? Well, actually, it's not that difficult. Using the advanced find and replace, so we'll just click edit, find, and then advanced find and replace. Clicking that, it brings up this dialog, and we can click replace, and then under find what, we're going to choose special, and special we're going to say any character, but not just any character. Again, we want to make sure our font color right here is set to the 00128. There are a couple of ways we can do that. we could go back to this dialog here and type in those values. I like the fact that we can go to our crayons and we could pick this guy, the top one. It's kind of a dark blue and it's called Midnight. Midnight really is 00128. And you can also get to it from here, and that's called Midnight right there. And the palette is crayons. You have a variety of palettes to choose from. Crayons is crayons. So in this case, 00128 is correct for the change from value. So we'll click OK and then OK. Now in the Replace With box, we're going to choose Special and then Find What text. And that simply replaces it with whatever it found. So just put it back, except with the change that we're going to go to Format Font and pick our color that we want. In this case, this one right here, standard color dark blue, is in fact 00144. I'll show you. We go to More Colors. We see in our RGBs it's 144. Okay, so we'll click OK there and click OK. Now we're ready to go, so we'll click Replace All. And as you can see, Word took 394 of those and replaced them with our color blue. We'll close that out. It doesn't look much different, but it is as far as the computer is concerned. So we're ready to go. The thing is set. Actually, there is one more thing that's very important. I almost forgot. And that is to set your key. We don't know what key this song is in. So neither does the computer program. So you've got to tell it. Well, with the SageCharts system, you've got your SageCharts toolbox. You can just pick the key right here. Click D, because this song is in the key of D. Just because the chorus starts in A doesn't mean it's in the key of A. It really is in the key of D. Usually your best clue is the last chord. So if you're not sure what key a song is in, ask a friend who's good at music. They'll tell you. Okay, so we're ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and click on this Chord Convert button. We've already connected to our chord matrix. We're ready to convert. So I click the button. And any second now. Should change. Ah, there it is. Now, actually, this looks kind of a mess, but it really does make sense. There's a lot of interesting stuff here. The SageCharts system actually uses a mail merge solution where we replace the chord letters with their interval in that key. In the key of D, a D is the root of the key. And maybe if you go to a G chord, that would be the fourth. The second might be an A. I'm sorry, in the key of D, the second would be an E. The fifth would be an A. We might also have a sixth in here, which would actually be a B. So how do we get this mess cleaned up? We're going to actually click on this button right here. And we want to view merge data. That's also Command Option V. Just click that. And now you're back to a regular chord chart, with the exception that this is now a Sage chart. It's completely converted. It's ready to go. We can set any key we want just by clicking the button. That's the key of C, maybe the key of E, or we've got a singer who likes to sing it in F. And we say no problem, we can do that and print it. Along comes a tenor. I need it in B flat. Someone who plays piano good, hopefully. Maybe the key of B, can get really interesting. We also have, believe it or not, we have a numbers system. So the number system is really quite advanced. And that's actually not a 12. Believe it or not, that's a D2. So the 1 was the D. Usually it's easier to go Roman numerals. Then at least you can got that Roman numeral I there. And you might change that to a different font so it's easier to read if you're going to be going with these number systems. So we'll go back to our original key, which was the key of D. And as you can see, this is completely done. It's ready to go. And I want to thank you for watching our video. This is Tony Gardner with New Creation Music, and you've been learning about SageCharts. Do check us out. We are on Facebook.com/SageCharts, SageCharts, SageCharts. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching and listening, and God bless.